peace. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, my cousin, you better run. Last time he tree.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Third and 11. He'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Hot 70.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
2. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, finding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Ready? Gotta be lying. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So on fourth down, Kai Kroger on to punt for New Orleans. Returnable from the 17. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 46-yard line.
A run with Hubbard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 22 yards there. It's a Carolina first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Brooks. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Flush to his right. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will score. Has Walker. Touchdown Saints. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. The Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. 19, 18.
They'll look to throw. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll throw here on third and short. And they'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they go to work on first and goal.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
Third and goal.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 19, Hawk 19.
And that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Panthers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
On the set. Check, Panthers. Here we go, check. Cowboy 80. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
They'll begin here on the ground. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit. right at the line. No game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the go.
2nd and 11.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on. Come on. Hit. 60 back. Penny.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one taken in right side by Leggett. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
36-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the draw, it's Brooks. Face to run, inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Forced out wide. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's now 2nd and goal.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Third and goal. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That is caught to the goal line and in. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. It's up and good. Panthers will get out in front, 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw, taken in. Down the right sideline. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're into field goal range now, as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
79 Broncos, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check smash, check smash. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To the air now. On first and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Back to the air one more time. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hit. Let's go and go.
They'll look to throw again. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Johnny Lion. 18 Radley. Study.
He'll drop to throw. He's looking deep for Shakir. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. set up to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Saints first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. First set of downs.
Now, faking the give. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately for this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And left side, it's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 37 yards.
And the Saints first down.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And we've been sitting up here wondering, when are they going to get their young, talented rookie involved? And they finally made it happen. He's able to get the ball inside the red zone with his first catch of his career.
In motion comes Walker. They'll look to throw yet again. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. It was anything but this time around.
Ready.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Come on.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Only trying to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Riley. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
43-yard line.
Track and 60. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30s.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
In motion comes Walker. They'll look to throw here on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
That's good for the Saints.
Let's go.
First down.
Pack the 60. Pack the
24-yard
60.
gain on the play. First down, New Orleans.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
In motion comes Walker. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Okay,
We'll
break.
try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
19 tight. Tag.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, New Orleans.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third and long.
Come on, come on.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is second down and 5. It's a zone read given to Hubbard. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up
Here's a third down and 4. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go, here we go. Prep 180. 17. Steady.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll run here. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Okay,
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 50, trap 50.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Open man downfield is Lee Gett. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here comes second down. They'll throw out of the gun. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They still have all 3 timeouts. Here we go with 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down's looming. First down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.